It's not over till it's over. Nick, I know you had some interesting case that you want to talk about today.
Yeah. Look, one of the things that I tell my clients always is sometimes you're doubtful about your application. You should not contact the department or authorities on your own. So you have paid us, or you paid me to receive consultation,
Right.
and someone to manage your case on your behalf.
Yep.
So when you take matters into your own hand, things immediately go wrong, simply because this is not your profession. You don't have any experience, or you don't have any exposure. So one of the interesting cases that I managed, we had a client came to the office, and he was a bit upset that there are things that I'm concerned about, and I have contacted the Victorian State Department myself to rectify. Then I was a bit surprised, and I said, look, then why is the purpose that you gave me money to manage your case in the first place? So he goes on and says, oh, look, I was reading here and there, and I was doing research by myself on the AI, and then I decided to contact the Victorian State Department myself. Initially, it didn't strike to me as something significant.
Yep.
So we had an ROI for this person in, and we had an invitation for this person. So we were waiting for him to provide us with the documents,
Yep.
so we can apply for his Victorian State nomination.
Mm-hmm.
To my surprise, I received a rejection from Victorian State Department. And I was like, did I do something wrong? Or because we still haven't responded to Victorian State Department. We're
Yep.
still within the time frame
That's right.
to respond. Naturally, I pick up the phone and I called the client and said, look, there is a rejection, but I think it's unfair. And you know my style, I'm going to write to the Victorian State Department and
Yep.
inquire what's going on. And then we get this case back for you. Have you received any notifications from them? Or
Yep.
have you had any correspondence with them? To my surprise, again, he tells me that he had contacted the Victorian State Department through the portal, notifying them under his own name that he's
Okay.
unable to provide or substantiate his work experience documents.
Okay.
As a result of that, the Victorian State Department proceeded to refuse the application.
Right. So because the client gave extra information to the department, they refused the nomination based on
He
that.
could have done that anonymously,
Right.
but he actually logged into the website and then sent an inquiry under his own name
Okay.
for a running application.
Okay. Right.
First mistake he made, he took the matter in his own hands. I was available. I am always available
That's
on
right.
WhatsApp. So
Yep.
he could have just dropped me a message raising the concern, and I would have responded to him. Naturally, prior to calling the client, I wrote an email to the Victorian State Department and asked them, why did you refuse the case prior to the deadline?
Yep.
I'm still
That's very odd.
within the allowed time to
Yep.
provide documents to you. And then when client told me that he had contacted the Victorian State Department, I didn't think that this is significant. I thought it was just a normal inquiry.
Right.
10 minutes later, I get an email from Victorian State Department saying that your client has already notified us that
Okay.
the work experience that he claimed may not be true.
Right. Okay.
As a result of that, we have proceeded to refuse the case. Then I told my client, you might have lost your only chance of migration to Australia. You should have not done that, but
Absolutely.
I'll try my best. Then I wrote back to the Victorian State Department and I said, look, we can't substantiate the claims.
Mm-hmm.
We have documents to prove that. Victorian State Department said, no, sorry, we're not going to do it.
Right. Right.
And the problem is, once you get a refusal from Victorian State, 6 months later, within the next 6 months, you cannot
Mhm.
get another invitation from them.
Within the next
So you have to
6
wait
months.
another 6 months before they may consider it.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Right. So in this case, I told my client, I said, it doesn't matter. Your occupation is in high demand. You're still young and you've got good number of points. Just wait for 4th of June
Yep.
when there is a federal invitation round, and you may get selected. And to my surprise, again,
You got
he was
selected.
selected
No,
today
okay,
on one
okay.
night. So it turned out to be better for him because now he's got an independent visa, so he can travel anywhere in Australia and work anywhere he
Right.
wishes.
Right.
Yeah.
This was better for him anyway.
But the moral of this story is do not take matters into your own hand. We are professionals. I've been doing this for the past 18 years as of the time of recording of this video.
Yep.
And I have been exposed to many, many complex cases. And I know where to approach at one angle to approach, and based on genuine documents that you have, I can maneuver your case to success.
Okay, so always consult with a migration agent before doing things yourself.
Correct, yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.